Huh, this thing seems like it attracted my portal. I have no idea where I am. But hey, I have a story for you. So group projects, right? They were meant to combine the creativity and the ideas of each member to accomplish something great by collective work and effort that would be impossible or just very hard to accomplish alone. Yeah, well, this story is going to be about the absolute opposite of that. So, back in high school I had this teacher who thought she's above everyone and everything because she's a teacher, and you know, that kind of teacher who picked favorites based on who felt liking to talk with her the most and who watched the same soap opera as her. She gave us too much homework and things to study for, which left no time for every other subject because you know, we have like other subjects that we should also study for and also got homework to do for. Also that thing called life, you know, yeah, we would like to do that too. Like, come on, it's just high school and it's not even a subject that we will actually use after school like IT, history or foreign language. No, it was literature. So thanks, knowing what some poems were about really helped me a lot in life. Unless if I wanted to be a literature teacher. Oh, are we jumping? Okay, I guess. She laughed. Well, more like failed, giving us group projects. Because she didn't know how students work, so she thought doing group projects where combining good and diverse students in the same group will make the best students realize what teamwork is. Maybe by having them in the same team with hardworking students will make them realize that they should care about their future and inspire them to put effort into something big, you know, like in the movies and stuff. Spoilers! It doesn't work like that. Well, the task for every member was to make a 5 pages long essay with perfect handwriting. She also had a fetish over perfect handwriting or something, because when the letters weren't thick enough or we didn't use her preferred type of pens with thick lines, she just simply ripped those pages off of her booklets and you had to write them back. Also, every member has to write down the other member's essays, because apparently that's the teamwork. If you just did your part, that's a fail because that's not teamwork. I'm gonna pick one person's booklet and I'll grade the entire team based on that. Hey, that's great. Bang bang is stang bang. Don't even try stealing his sandwich.
Warning! Unidentified armed warship appeared.
Captain, we have to send them a message. If they are peaceful, they should reply and disarm their weapons.
Welcome to the Milky Way galaxy. This is a Union patrol. Unfortunately, here you cannot simply fly around with loaded cannons. If you are friendly, disarm immediately.
Inadnom katrakat tim detnires. Tozgnak nikuc. Jomok imme shocnib.
Computer, can you detect any life on that ship?
Life sign detected.
But it means there could be anything larger than microbes. They are not doing anything. Could that be an infested ship?
Alright, we're not taking any chances. Load the cannons. If they don't give any sign of life, give them a warning shot.
So with my teacher's logic, in my group of 4 beside me I had 2 popular kids. And another kid who was alright, we still talk anytime we meet. But my group was like, yeah, no way I'm gonna do my part. Yeah, I don't care if I fail. And no, I won't study for other subjects either. I'm lazy and that makes me unique. Sorry dude, but I really have other things to do. Well, this guy had me back later, so he's fine and I could totally understand him. Because this teacher didn't leave us much time for anything else. Alright, you have 2 days to finish. Good luck. 2 days? Oh, and I also gave you a test for 2 days later, okay? Remember that? So I was pretty much forced to do mine and everyone else's essays if I didn't want to get an F. So I did. And I sent them the essays online, so they just had to copy them. And guess what? This guy did write everything down in his booklet, but these 2 lazy freaking jerks didn't even bother, so they just started copying them that day in school. So they managed to copy 1.5 essays, and guess which person's booklet she picked? Well, of course they were students, because that's so unexpected. And so we got a C- because that 1.5 essay was well made. Whoa, what the f-
Egyú? Kadzoléc knár simen. Ívák, gye, ez rep.
You have 30 seconds to give any sign of life or the next one won't miss.
I got a C- for doing everyone's work and they got a C for doing nothing. Oh, you really teach them the lesson of teamwork. Great job. Thanks for doing everyone's part, dude. What a nerd am I, right? Yeah, what a nerd. At the end of that year, I switched class.
Incoming message from unidentified ship.
There's a human on the ship. Frick.
Alright. We'll tell them to disarm.
Oh,
What are you guys even doing? Have you ever met a sector where it is okay to just go around with an armed warship? Or maybe you should have just tried to contact them or something? Wait, what? No. Oh! And this has been my best video yet. Thank you so much Chipflake, Reedflower101 and TankBank for giving your voice to this one and motivating me to make a video this massive. Please check out their channels. If you like my videos, you will definitely love theirs. They are all hardworking people who just kept improving ever since I got to know them. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
Tozgnak... Togz... Na...